Hey, everybody, this is your boy Jim Austin. Jim Austin Online, and I am so excited. I am very excited. I mean, the weather is beautiful outside. I got out this morning. I walked 2 miles, came home, got a real estate closing today, too. So that's extra because, in my business, if you don't know, I do commercial real estate. Been doing it for 40 years. Enjoy it, love it. Today we are on the Jim Austin Online feed at the Stockyards Podcast Recording Studios, and this is my own personal show, The Austin File. What is The Austin File? Austin File is a podcast that talks to interesting people. We let you know what's happening in North Texas, but commercial real estate is my game. I'm known as the Fresh Prince of Commercial Real Estate. Today, I have a special connection because we're going to be talking to Integrity Title. I not only got the marketing person, my friend, Sandra Ramsey, I got the owner, the boss, where the buck stops right here with Stephanie Mooney. Hey girls, how y'all doing?
We're good today.
Good. Talking to that mic, and they came
Glad to
over.
be here.
Well, I am glad to have you. I mean, it really, since I've been doing this podcast, I talk to a lot of interesting people and find out things that my audience wants to know. So today we are talking about commercial real estate. I'm excited. I got a contract that's going into your title company
Fantastic.
today.
Hey, we love that.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Thank
I've
you.
already given you my earnest money.
Fantastic.
The checks are good. Y'all hear that? When you tell your rent collector, your bill collectors, these checks are good. Get them in the bank
And they
today.
were hand delivered. They're not in the mail. Right?
That's right. And I'm sitting here signing my name to the contract, Jim Austin, the Austin Garner Partnership. We're buying a little shopping center, right in
Glad to be part of
Fort
it.
Worth. And I'm going to pass that over right on my show so it's documented that it was
Yay.
handed to your company.
Thank you so much. I look forward to serving you and serving everybody involved in this transaction. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, it's good to have you in here. I know we didn't talk about the tour today, about doing a podcast, but y'all were so generous to sit down and talk to me because my people want to know, what does a title company do? And we need to know the name of your title company is Integrity. And I've been in the business for 40 years, and you're not any good if you don't have a good title company.
That's right.
So tell me why Jim Austin, the Austin Company, needs to be doing business with your company. And you can just start. Tell us what your company is, a little bit about you, and you were telling me earlier about the story of how you got in this business, because
I'll go ahead and start there because it's kind of a fun story. It's unique in some ways. Some people get slung shot into a podcast. Some people get slung shot into the title business, and that happens to be me. I was in high school looking for a summer job to take a senior trip, and a girlfriend of mine said, my uncle works at a title company and wants to know if we want a summer job. Sure, sign me up. I'm ready to make some money. I'm willing to work, right?
Yep.
Go to work, have fun. Quite intriguing. Title's interesting. It's kind of connect the dots. So did that for the summer. Got offered a part-time job. That was about 28 years ago, and here I am today. But what I loved about it was that you got to do some research. You got to research land back to its history. Lots of this dirt in Fort Worth. You're a Fort Worth guy. I'm an old Fort Worth girl. You find out so much history just by learning and reading the documents. So if you don't like to read, don't get entitled. So been doing title for this long, residential, commercial, and everything in between. It's an absolute great business. It's a lucrative business. It is very detail oriented. It is very much a commitment to your life because you have clients like Jim Austin and others in the commercial industry and residential industry that need you and depend on you. I have a servant's heart. If you have a servant's heart, then you're going to be a great fit for the title industry. Integrity Land Title, that's exactly what we are. We have integrity from the top to the bottom, and we serve, and that's what we love to do. And if we can't serve you, and you can't serve us back in return, then we're probably not a good fit. But if you have
Okay.
a servant's heart, we have a servant's heart, we're probably going to mix just fine.
Jim Austin is probably one of the biggest givers in the world. And my friends and the ones that know me know that I give. I love the youth. I love commercial real estate. But because of my parents leading me with a blessed life of having both my parents and being so supportive, it gives me the spirit of wanting to give back to others that might not be so fortunate. So,
and that is a reward in itself. And some people that don't have a servant's heart don't understand it.
No.
And that's a gift you can't put a price tag on.
that's right. I say every day I wake up and I thank God for my life, you know, and being able to service. Because if I just wanted to be rich and make a lot of money, I do what my passion is, real estate. But because of the giving heart, that's where we have the National Multicultural Western Heritage Museum, highlighting our kids, particularly the minority kids, to let them know that we rode the West. We were there. We were cowboys and cowgirls. So yeah.
That's right, we sure were.
Yeah, so having you on my show, you're originally from Fort Worth?
Actually, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts originally. That's where I was born.
Oh, wait a minute! You
Yeah,
throw me
I
a
am.
curve earlier.
But
I'm from New Jersey. You're from Boston, and we're here in Texas,
That's right.
making our home.
Hey, better late than never.
Yeah.
Actually, I got here quite early. I was, I think, 3 years old when we moved here.
Okay.
My father was in the military. We got stationed in California and then down to Fort Worth, and I've been here ever since. So, I mean, I know that it's been a little while. I won't tell you how many years it's been, but it's been a minute, okay?
How many kids you have?
I have 4 children. I have a 27-year-old, 25-year-old, 21-year-old, and 18-year-old.
Well, we could probably take the rest of the show talking about them because I know
Absolutely.
you're a proud mama
I am a
because
proud mama.
you start talking about them downstairs.
That's
I
right.
said, "You're taking all my thunder. I can't
That's
ask you any more questions
That's
about
right.
that." So, we'll if we run out of time, we'll come back to them because you're so excited that a few of them are part of the business.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Family-owned and operated business. And I'm
Texas
glad they-
Wesleyan? That's Texas
Tech.
Tech. That's where your
Texas
money's
Tech.
going?
That's where my money's going.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
Texas Tech. You know, and you don't go to Texas Tech unless you're smart, okay? That is one of the things that I know about that school, that you don't go there to school. So we'll talk about them. Who's this with you?
Well, this is Sandra. She's a blessing to us for sure. She came to us almost a year ago.
Yeah, almost.
And it was kind of a funny story, and I'm going to say it if you don't mind.
Oh, please.
I have a good friend of mine that owns another title company, and here I am, have a giving heart. So my first intention was to interview her for my girlfriend's title company. It wasn't even for me. And so I interviewed her, thought she'd be a great fit in the beginning, and as it evolved, the meeting between her and I, it evolved into she was our culture.
Yeah.
She was our culture.
Okay.
We clicked from the
Yeah,
get-go.
and so unfortunately, I said, our plot twist,
She
Sandra,
did.
would you be interested in working for me? Because I'd love to have you on our team. You're a great
know.
asset. She does an amazing job, and we're so thankful to have you.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, she immediately was like, my wheels are spinning here a little bit. I'm thinking, I really didn't have any plans on this, but I want you here. And I was like, hey, I'm down. I love her. She is an amazing businesswoman, a great mentor. She's been doing this for a long time, and I really look up to her and respect her immensely for everything that she's done. And I'm just floored and blown away by her drive and her heart and how she just commits to friends and business and does it in such a great way. And so I'm very, very blessed to be a part of this.
Well, see, that's what my podcast is about, is telling the truth and the story.
Yeah.
So you're having a chance to share from your heart what Stephanie means to you and back forward what Sandra means to you. So we're giving forward because I think all three of us are givers, and that's what makes life so beautiful.
Absolutely.
You know that story,
Absolutely.
the more you give, the more you receive. You know, I mean, it is so true. So if someone wanted to catch you guys and do business with you, what's the best way to reach your company? Give us your
Sure.
numbers, your website,
So
and
here's all you need to know. Hashtag close with integrity.
Yes.
That sound good?
Yeah.
I tell you what, you can go to our website, www.integritylt.com. You can go to our website, check it out. Call me personally. Phone number is 817-773-6203. I'd be happy to speak to any of you. Give me a buzz, give me a call. We're here to serve. We're oh so happy to do so, so give us an opportunity if you will.
And you're in Mansfield?
We're in Roanoke.
Rowan.
We are in Roanoke. We do have contracts all over the Metroplex, so we're anywhere from Rockwall to Mansfield to Whiskey Flats to Weatherford to
Mansfield.
to Mansfield to Collin County. We're all over. We do have field closers actually in our company, so they go all over. So you're not just tied to one location. We'll come to you. It's a service-based business, and we want to come to you and we want to serve you. So if we could be a part of it, we'd be honored.
We're here at the Stockyards Podcast Studios, but here we have co-working space and conference room. So from now on, I'll know when we're closing, we're going to close right here in the
Absolutely.
Stockyards,
Absolutely.
21st and Main. So you're invited to stop by, have a cup of coffee, and if you'd like me to interview you, I do it right on the spot, you know.
Slingshot style.
That's
Slingshot
right.
style. So no, this is good stuff. It is so good to meet you, and to actually be doing a contract with your company.
I'm
And-
honored to do it.
And have you ever heard of the what is it, Metroport
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah.
Guess what we did today?
You signed up?
We just became a
Yay.
member
Well,
today.
congratulations.
Yes,
Welcome.
I'm a
ma'am.
big sponsor for them.
Okay. Well, I thought so when you said Roanoke, because I talked to more Marion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna talk to somebody else. But we're getting ready. You know, I used to be a member when I started Jim Austin Online, and I belonged to 8 chambers.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of money going out if you don't have someone to represent. So maybe you can represent the museum at the Metroport, because they're doing things. 500
Yes.
members, and they're right in my wheelhouse. So I told them that Mike Berry sent me. I should have told him Stephanie. You know,
we do
so
a lot with them, so we're blessed to be a part of them. They actually office right next door to me.
they got a
Yeah.
new building.
New building. We just built it for them.
Look, I'm going in the right direction.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of business up there, and I'm excited.
There's
T-
a lot going on.
Tell my audience what a title company does, just
So
real
a
quick.
title
The elevator speech.
Sure. So a title company basically does the research on the dirt, if you will. So we ensure that you have clear title to the property. There's not going to be anything that's going to come up and be a hiccup later on down the road. You're going to get a clear deed. You're going to be insured to that. What insurance does, obviously, it protects you. So if there is a glitch, then the title company will actually cover that for you. So you can dig into it a little bit. You can go to the TLTA website and research all kinds of stuff about what an insurance policy does for you. I'm not going to go into that, but it's an insurance policy at the end of the day. So we just ensure that there's clear title for you. We handle all the paperwork. We make the process seamless. Try to make it as easy as possible for everybody involved. There's a lot of paperwork that goes involved, but all parties involved come together and we get to the closing table, sign the papers, record them with the clerk. We're done. You have your home or your building. Everybody's a happy camper.
That was the elevator speech.
There you go.
know, yeah. So.
I bet nobody fell asleep during that either.
No. I think everybody's enjoying what we have to say today, because, the fact that we're talking about giving, we're talking about our passion, because like you and me, we enjoy going to work every day.
I do. I love it. I absolutely love my job, and I love the industry.
Isn't that a beautiful
It doesn't
thing?
seem like work to me because I enjoy it so much. It's like I get to do it. I don't have to do it.
Same here. As we talk about the hookup, my slogan is, it's a capital idea to do business with the Austin Company.
There you go.
You like that?
Stay close with integrity.
Yeah, see, so hopefully we're going to do a lot of business. And
Well, I look forward to it.
me too, and we toured that shopping center yesterday
I
with my
know. Sorry I
banker,
missed out on that.
with my tenant, with my construction guy, and this is an opportunity. I'm getting ready to maybe start a new business of beauty salon, suites,
Oh,
barbershop,
fun.
some things. So we're looking into that.
Can you
but
bring back the old school barbershop style? Because I kind of
Oh, tell me what that was like when you say old school.
You know, everybody knew everybody.
Yeah.
Coffee. Everybody
Oh,
was kind
yeah.
of in there hanging out.
No.
The kids would come in and get a soda pop and run out, and everybody knew everybody, shook hands. It was just a small town barbershop style. That would be so
Sure.
cool.
Okay, I'm there. I'm there. Dexter's writing up my business plan, and it's over in East Fort Worth, over by. They're getting ready to build 1,000 new homes over there
Oh,
near
wow.
my
There's a
shop. You
lot of
know.
stuff going on over there. It's
Yeah.
a great little area for that
Mhm.
business.
So with me, I've been working Southeast Fort Worth for 40 years.
Oh, yeah.
I was the only commercial real estate broker that really cared, and the other brokers weren't coming in, so I had like 50% of the business. Now prices are up. Now they're in my backyard.
Yeah.
So I keep seeing their signs pop up. And you probably didn't know this, and probably Sandra didn't tell you, I served on the Texas Real Estate Commission
Well,
for 8 years.
congratulations. That's nice.
Yeah, I had a big old target on my back.
Yeah, you
know? George Bush, Governor George Bush would always, when he would see me, he said, "Jimmy, call me. I want to appoint you to something." And the time he said it, my mentor, Vic Tinsley, was there. Next thing you know, he called Roger Williams, and I'm sitting on the Texas Real Estate Commission.
Well, fun. That's nice.
Yeah, that was a blast.
I got invited
And,
to serve on the TLTA board,
Okay.
and I'm looking into that for maybe next year. We'll see.
Yeah,
Got a
we'll
nice
see.
invitation, so
Well,
that was an honor.
you're a mover and a shaker. I'm gonna edit my application and say Mike Berry and Stephanie
Yeah.
referred me, so you can get credit. Said, yeah, I told Jim
Yeah.
he needs to come to the
That's
party.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you let me know when stuff is happening.
Uh-huh.
But we joined for a purpose because we joined through my museum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
nice.
figured there's a bunch of possible donors and partners that would like to learn
Just a
about what
great
we
group
do.
of people up there, and it
Mhm.
serves 7 counties, so that's really nice for you to be able to tap into all of that. Meet a lot of cowboys.
I'm tapping. Hey, everybody, this has been another great day for Jim Austin Online. This is the Austin File, and as I tell you, we talk to interesting people. Hope you learned something today about title, but I learned something about my new friends, and we're starting a relationship that will move forward and do great things. Come and see us. If you want to know about real estate, come see Jim Austin. If you want to learn about the title business, come see Stephanie and Sandra for sure. Please join me for my next coffee hour, which is December the 8th. We just chop it up as virtual as absolutely free. It's just networking, meeting new friends. So I want to tell you thanks today. Have a blessed weekend, and we're going to sign out.
Sounds great.
See you later, alligator. After a
a
while,
while,
crocodile.